Can help.
Hey guys, JH, welcome to Practice Tee. Okay, so today I just want to go over a couple of aspects of the grip and how it relates to split grip, which is two-handed grip as opposed to Varden overlapping. And a couple of the guys have said they're having difficulty with their grips in general. So first I'll go over the conventional Varden overlapping grip and how I hold the club. Now, you should hold the club relative to the anatomical makeup of your hands. And I would suggest that particularly for people who are having trouble with slippage, and one of the subscribers, John Donahue, has said that he's actually having so much slippage that he's actually creating a gouge in his hand and it was actually cutting him. So something's going on there of a dramatic nature. There's too much friction, there's too much freedom in the swing. So what I'll do is I'll do some close-ups here, but basically when I have a conventional grip, what I do is I hold the club in the roots of the fingers. Now I'll show you what I mean. If you look at my hand here, these are the roots of the fingers here. I position the golf club almost at 90 degrees to that root structure in the hand, and then I just basically wrap my hand around, because that's because of the anatomics of my hand, the way I'm structured. I've got a long wrap here but short fingers. If I had a short wrap, which is that portion of the hand from there to there, from that to there, I would hold it differently. Now a lot of people and a lot of coaching suggests that we should hold the club diagonally across there and wedge it against the butt. Well, that's okay if you've got that type of anatomics in your hand. I don't. So I actually hold it like that. I put it at 90 degrees, and if the hand is out there, that's where it is there. And my trail hand goes on exactly the same. My trail hand, I put it in the root structure of the hands there as well, but I put it at 90 degrees. I don't have anything angled. Now guys, the advantage of that, when I hold it in the roots of the fingers there in that structure, as soon as I put it down, I get tremendous support flex in this ligament and this musculature here. As soon as I go down there, I get that arching of that wrist, that ulnar deviation. I get that right there. Whereas if I hold it diagonally there and I put it down there, there's no tension or no structure in that. So the baseline explanation there is I hold it in the roots of the fingers, I position the club at 90 degrees. I don't have it angled out like that. I don't have it angled across the palm like that. I have it there. And the same with and I just wrap my hands around. I just wrap it around like that. All I do is I just pull it in here and I just get a full wrap on it like that. So there's no angulation, no diagonal settings, none of that stuff happening. Okay, now that is for the Varden grip. Now for the split grip, and I don't use the split grip now, but if I did, I would hold it exactly the same, being the roots of the fingers. And the split grip is a two-handed grip, or what people call it the 10-finger grip, even though we've only got 8 fingers. But I don't use that now, because I find myself that I just lose when I get my hands closer together, I've got a better range of motion in terms of being able to hinge the wrists. I've just got that just happens. So for a split grip, and I'm just trying to think who asked about the split grip. It's the same, guys. Put it in the roots of the fingers there. Try and get the club at 90 degrees here, and then you've got this real ulnar deviation and that real support system. I just think it gives me more purchase. It's just me anatomically the way I hold it. But if I hold it on diagonally, I lose the grip at this butt end here. I just can't get the type of purchase I want there if I hold it there. So I get it right in the roots of the fingers. Everything is 90 degrees. There it is there. 90 degrees, 90 degrees, 90 degrees. That's what it is. So that's my explanation on the grips. Okay, from just getting into some other stuff within the golf swing. We were talking the other day about, I'll just check that camera and make sure that we're in frame there. Sorry guys. Okay guys, sorry about that. And somebody said the other day, I'm always looking around. Guys, I am, because that's the driving area down there, and I have to be very aware. I mean, I can hear balls coming sometimes, and I'm always looking around to see who's down there and if they're there, and to just prepare myself. If sometimes I can hear the strike down there, and you know, it's wayward. I mean, I've been hit quite a lot of times here, so that's why I'm looking around all the time. It's not that I'm trespassing or I'm running away from a bailiff or something. Okay, now in doing that Dante pre-hinging here, in doing that, guys, it immediately gets the club wanting to track in the channel there. But the other good thing is, well, the other thing that we should apply, and what I have to do is make sure that everybody realises what I'm doing here is what I do. It's my practice sessions and things that I look to develop and work on to see if it can benefit me in my golf swing. I'm not saying it's something you should do. If you want to do it and try it. But they're not absolute prerequisites that you must do this. These are just variations of things that I do. I mean, I'm always fiddling and I'm always experimenting. Now, I used to have a golf swing that was called fold and hammer, where it was basically this, guys. It was a wood chop. It was basically, the fold was just this, was a bicep curl. Just that. You just bicep curl it. Very powerful swing. Just here, bang. Here, bang. Very natural anatomic move for a human to make. Now, I think you can incorporate that in channel lock. Now, in channel lock, we normally have negative load to get positive, so we've got a lot of flow going on. But if we're going to have a little bit of this Dante hinging here, and you don't have to, but I'm going to try, because I think it's got a lot of merit. If we got it here, what I'm also going to do in the backswing is I'm going to just fold that trail arm. Now, in folding that trail arm, the club act really does set itself early. It's a really early set, and it's a very compact set. The swing becomes very, very compact, amazingly so. And I've just been in the gym this morning, guys, and I'm really tired. I just almost killed myself this morning, some of the stuff I was doing, trying to keep up with the young guys. Well, not only kept up, I went by them, but I'm paying the price. Haven't hit a shot, guys, but look, basically all I'm suggesting is that if we're going to do Dante, and we're going to try it here, which is that early hinging, that we can just cock the trail arm up. Now, we're not going to pick the club up. Now, I don't want to confuse this with a pickup, because as we do the Dante hinge here, there's a lot of pressure down with that lead hand. So it's pressuring the head down. We're still pressuring the head down, but we're folding the trail arm. So it's not a pickup, it's a pressure down and a fold. And the more I can actually fold, I don't do it as much as in the golf swing as I do in that demonstration there. And I'd love to get there. That would be so compact. Oh man, am I stiff. Whew. This would be a good test. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the Dante hinge, and I'm just going to hinge that trail hand up. Now guys, first shot of the day. Wow. 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 5-iron. So what does that feel like? It just feels like fold and hammer. But guys, in doing that, look what happens. If I just fold my arm, look where the club goes. Club goes there. Just goes there. Like that. If I get any extension, there's a propensity that I can go wide of the channel. I can go wide of the channel. Don't want to do that. So it's just a fold up. How compact is that golf swing? It's amazingly compact. And that was just blistered up there, guys. Absolutely blistered. And that's a double blister. We're heading into a really strong wind here today. Awful wind, straight into us crosshead. But that's just killed. And what does that swing look like? Probably looks very agricultural. Very agricultural. A wood chopper. But you'd be happy to be a wood chopper if you get that ball flight, guys. That is just perfection. That is just, and consider the first shot, hunker down, here. Look at this, guys. Wow, that's going. I feel strong today. I was doing really heavy stuff, so I'm still a bit pumped up. Got plenty of strength factor going right now. That went a long way. That went like, you know, full 4-iron distance with the 5-iron. That was just out there. But see how compact it is, guys. And all it is this. It's just this. Not worried about any extension or shoulder turn. Just doing that. And what do I do on the downswing? Just stay closed and just unfold the arm. I fold it on the backswing and I unfold it on the downswing. That's all it is. Wish you could see that ball flight. Those 3 balls are like, you know, it's not a 3-yard circle. And we're hitting out of the crabgrass here, guys. But I mean, that is as simplistic as it comes. Now, I'm not doing the Dante hinge. I'm trying to, but I haven't got a program. I need to hit, probably 500-600 golf balls to get this hinge. But my intention is there to do that. I'm getting the intention by doing that. You never see me do that in a golf swing. So my intention is there, trying to do this. There it is. See, nothing moves. The arms don't move. The only thing that moves is the club. But the arms and the hands don't move. The wrists just hinge. Okay, now I get some sideways, but I will eliminate that. And even if you get the feeling of it and you don't actually do it role model perfect, doesn't matter. Well, guys, I've never hit the ball better than that. And I've got to say that if you go back and look at fold and hammer swing and JH when I was doing conventional stuff a couple of years ago, I mean, I really did hit the ball well with the fold and hammer swing, because I just did it in a conventional golf swing, and it was just fold and hammer. Basically, playing the ball up front, and all I did was just fold the arm and hammer. See, even when I try and do a conventional swing now, my feet stay down. Notice that? Very hard for me to release that trail side now. I just don't do that. I'll try that again. That's interesting. Fold and hammer. So I let the trail side release a bit, but I'm still into my lead leg. Same ball flight. But that's because the body has got great stability. Now, guys, what's interesting is the economy of that. It's so economical. Look, I don't know how much my shoulder's doing. Probably not much at all. See, that's just flown that bunch of balls by a good 10 or 12 in the air. That's a very powerful golf swing, guys, for a little body activation. I mean, I'm basically standing still, just folding my arms up and chopping wood. But with this, get into the legs. See how close my arms are, guys. See my arms on my body here. Here, I don't stretch for the ball ever. And that's the reason I think I can hit channel lock as well as I do, because I don't change that. I feel the same even when I hit a driver. I'm in exactly the same position. I have that arm on my body. I don't stretch at all. I get in here, I hunker down, body's connected, arms are connected to the body. Just fold it up, JH. I don't know if you can hear that with the wind, but gee, that contact's good. Whew, baby. Oh my goodness. It doesn't change. Guys, I'll just I'll hit a couple of drivers, but what doesn't change is the positioning of the arms to the body. With that iron, I was like this. With the driver, it's exactly the same. I don't stretch. And that's why I think some people get into trouble with the driver, because they stretch too much with channel lock. You don't have to. Get your arms close to your body. Now guys, first driver of the day, and that's just blitzed. And why wouldn't it go well? And why wouldn't it be consistent if the swing is exactly the same as the iron swing? And it is the same as the iron swing. Come on, just fold it, Jace. Wow. Wow. Ball flight's flatter with the Dante hinge, no question. It's just flatter. Now something else for guys. If you think about channel lock, and if we're taking the club in here, and most instructors would say, you don't want to be in here because you're too far and you get stuck and you can't get back out. Well, they should tell Hogan that, because he was about as stuck as anyone that's ever been. He didn't have any trouble getting back out. But guys, what I like to feel is that the more I can get the club going in here, if I could actually get it going there, that to me is an insurance policy to eliminate coming over the ball at impact. The more I've got the club in here, the more space I've got here, I can actually come over it a little bit in the downswing. I don't, but you could, and you'll still attack the ball into out. You'll still be attacking the ball into out. You'll be over that backswing plane a little bit, but you'll still be into out, because you've got an insurance policy, because you're so far inside on the backswing that you can come over it a little bit. I wouldn't say try that, but that's what I feel. Now, when I'm really hitting it good, guys, this is what I feel with channel lock. I get here, get it in here, and then I feel the club goes here. I feel like I just throw the club there, behind me. The more I can throw it behind me, the better I hit it. I actually feel my first move is that way. It's that way, it's never this way. It's there, it goes there, and then it goes into the ball. Come on, Jace. .41-inch driver. How do you hit a 41-inch driver the same distance as a normal length driver when it's so short? Because the balance factor is so much better, guys. I'm closer to the golf ball, and because my balance factor is better, I can swing my arms more aggressively and faster. The arms actually swing faster, so that makes up for the loss of radius. I can swing my arms faster because I'm closer to the golf ball. Come on, Jason. A little bit of Dante hinge, fold it. Oh, look at this, guys. Wow, that's how I want to hit it. That's how I want to hit it for the rest of my life. Forever, baby. If I could swing like that, even as ungainly as it looks, if I was standing behind a cover and you couldn't see me, and you just saw that ball flight, you'd say, wow, I want to swing like that guy. But then when you saw me, you'd say, I don't want to swing like that guy, because I don't like the look of it. So, guys, what it is a is a sacrificing of ego. Get the mechanics, look like that, which is not pretty like a normal conventional golf swing. We get that nice roll around, all that type of stuff. I don't want to look like anyone else. And that ball flight was nowhere near as good as the channel lock ball flight, because you know the right side is firing. So come on, fold and hammer, JH. Guys, if I had a bucket of water here, just want to throw it over the shoulder here. That's the feeling. That's how I fold my arm up, here. If I could bend my lead arm, I'd be delighted. I want to be as compact as I possibly can. Now guys, that's just such a strong power draw. All right, now, because I'm trying to be handsy, it's making my tempo quick, because I'm very handsy. Whereas I'm normally not handsy, I'm sort of like that in the normal golf swing. But I'm very handsy, so the tempo's gone up. So I'll knock the tempo back down. Now guys, that's hammer time right there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I was just looking down there to see if I could hit a couple of shots there, but there's some guys on that tee there. I might turn the put the camera down the gully there and I'll hit some shots down range. But let's recap. Dante hinge. I'd love to be able to do that and then go. It'd be like a two-piece action. I don't think I can do that, but maybe as a training aid, guys, maybe we could do that. We could cock it and then take it. We could actually do that and then go. This could be interesting. That's hard to do. I mean, it's just nothing wrong with the shot. It was just a really hard push draw because there was a lot going on there. But even if I never achieve that, I'm obviously getting some of the effect of that in the swing because the ball flight is so different. Ball flight is extraordinarily different. Okay, last shot. Fly it over that tree, Jage. Come on, up over that tree. That's straight over the tree. Ooh, go baby. That was nice. Okay guys, just a couple of things there. I'll put the camera down the gully there and I'll hit some shots down here just to show you basically the folding and the compactness of the backswing. You may not be able to see the ball flight because of the clouds. Maybe that way. No, I don't want to go that way. There's people there. Okay guys, I'll come back in a moment if I can get set up.